come closer. I want to have a deep conversation with you. Do you hate rejection? Do you hate the feeling of being rejected? I knew one day I wanted to get over that fear of rejection and knowing how to overcome it and how to deal with it. Everything that I will be sharing in this video also applies in business. You know, if you want to date that guy or girl, how to deal with that rejection, how to even change their minds. And even rejection in your marriage. Believe it or not, spouses today still get rejected. So I'm gonna be able to help you on how to get over rejection once and for all. And you're also going to be able to get the things that you want in life with full confidence. So if you're excited, like this video, let's get it. Where does that fear of rejection come from? It definitely came from maybe in the past, sometime in our childhood. Maybe you were rejected by a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Now it just kind of stuck with you. Or maybe your daddy wasn't there. You know, some of us have daddy issues, you know, working through them till this day. We want to avoid the rejection, right? Where somehow of us, our ego just wants to protect us. It also makes us very uncomfortable because there's something inside of us that wants to confront it, but we just don't know how, right? We weren't taught that by our friends, our parents, definitely not, and the school system, nothing. And you want to confront it fast as possible. We don't want that thing to have control over us or over our lives. Were you abandoned as a child? What is your story? If you can just go back to the very first time you felt that rejection, that not so good of a feeling. When was that? And really dig deeper. Did someone reject you in the past? Like someone that you liked? You have no idea. Like I've been rejected so many times in business, job search, past guys that I liked. And I'm very grateful for all of those because I've learned each time I got rejected, I would identify, I would analyze, not so much like blame myself. How would I have dealt with the situation a lot better? Really learning from each rejection because the more you do that, the more you'll become freer and you will not blame anybody, not be in the victim mindset. You will learn each time you were rejected. And the moment you can see those things, it will no longer faze you. Make it a goal to confront those deep roots, the far better you'll be and liberated, and you will take on any challenge there is. Most of us that are watching this are from planet Earth and things are gonna happen. Challenges are meant to grow us if we choose to, because the more aware you are, the better you will be. How do I actually get rid of it? You're gonna call me crazy, and there's going to be very few individuals that are going to do this. When I get rejected, I don't care. You know why? I know what I want. And for me to get a certain thing or a certain result, I gotta sort out the no's. You know where I'm going with this? The more no's that we get, you will be far closer to a yes. How do you think Starbucks started? How do you think, what's his name? Colonel Sanders? Even at 65 years old, he made his dream come true. They went through a lot of no's. That's how you make it in business. You think this world is going to be like easy, like making cakes? I don't know where that came from. Is it easy to make cakes? I'm not a baker, but I'm sure that it is easy. Either way, when you're in business, you have to hear the word no. And if you want to be in the best relationship of your life, it involves hearing a lot of no's. When I got into business, I searched for the no's. The more no's that I got, I was closer to a yes. You don't want everyone to say yes. You don't want all your prayers to be answered. Trust me, the moment you hear no, thank you, I didn't want this crazy person to date me, didn't want this crazy client, I'm closer to that one yes that it's a great match. I can't prevent the no's from happening, but what I can help you is how to be able to deal with those no's. Humans change their mind all the time. If they're having a bad day, they're gonna tell you no. But if you continue on, you persist, you follow up, they like you, they will say yes. This is how you deal with any rejection. Really identify why they said a no. Not overanalyze to where you're putting yourself down, more like putting yourself in their shoes. And you know what most people are not willing to do is asking for feedback. Like this is taking things to the next level. You're with a potential client and for some odd reason they said no. You ask them, thank you so much for your feedback. I really want to know, what was it something about me or the presentation or the whole experience that made you want to say no? I really would love to know so I can get better and serve you better long term. Who asks that? That's how you turn a no to a yes. They see your humility. They're like, wow, no one has ever asked me to give them that kind of feedback. I like this person. I'm gonna give them a shot. No human being can say no more than 7 times. Naturally, they will say yes to you if you know that this is definitely worth it with this particular client and it's harder to get to. That does not mean it's a no forever. If you know that this is a mutually beneficial relationship, they will say yes to you if you persist. We gotta be more like children. They fall, scrape their knees, they're crying, they're bleeding everywhere. And they get back up and they start running. We'll persist for ice cream before dinner. like 1,000 times. We all need to learn these fundamental things that we forgot as we're growing into adults. An adult today, they fall, scrape their knee, they're gonna sue that particular company. Do children sue? I don't think so. They take full responsibility. They don't play victims. Children get what they want. They dream big, they're adventurous, they fall down, scrape their knees, they don't overanalyze, they love. If you wanna date that person, you clearly wanna have that relationship. If they say no to you, clearly that's what a relationship is. Like, you want to continue to be friends with them. It doesn't matter. My boyfriend a long time ago put me in the friend zone because he wasn't ready for a relationship. I didn't care. I just loved being around his presence, and it turned out to be something phenomenal because I didn't take the no as like, this is my belief. You can believe whatever it is that you want, but this is what worked for me. And that's why I have what I have today. It's because me and my boyfriend, we were just friends in the beginning. We were building a strong foundation, like a strong trust, faithful relationship, and that is what it is today. We weren't like obligated to do something or like, what are others doing? Everything came naturally because we focused on friendship. After that girl rejected the other dudes, they're not gonna follow up with her, they're not gonna continue to build a friendship, nothing. But you are. Therefore, whenever she feels alone and wants someone to talk to, guess who she's gonna be calling? Relationship over expectations. She may say no to you, but that doesn't mean she's gonna say no forever. Get that through your head. If you really wanted something, you will do what it takes. Human beings change their minds, unless you're from Mars and you're watching this. Do you know of a company that follows up with you after you bought their product or service or whatever? I didn't think so. But for those businesses that are smart, they understand that every business deals with people. They will continue to build that relationship through follow-up. And most businesses don't do that. Therefore, they're just stuck at making 6 figures. But Natalie, that could be a waste of time. Clearly, you're in the wrong business. My next point is the more you have this relationship goal in mind, they will naturally do business with you. They will naturally, for that girl or guy, will date you. If this particular client likes you, they don't care what you're gonna be selling. They're like, Natalie, whatever it is that you sell, I wanna buy it. I have my own online shopping store. You're more than welcome to know what that is. The link is in the description below, but I'm getting to know them all over again. They know that it's not a transactional thing because it's not. Why do we live in this transactional world? People are just so into like expectations and bad intentions. We're here to serve, and naturally, good things are gonna happen to us. I wanna live a very fruitful life, meaningful, adventurous, loving, passionate, harmonious life because I put relationship over all of those things. Do I expect them to buy? No. I'm still in communication and friends with people who haven't bought from me. Sometimes it's even a good thing for the fact that they don't buy from me. It's having those morals and standards for yourself and for your business and for the type of person that you want to date and marry. Your competition, people that like that same girl or that same guy or competition in your business, they ain't doing this, what I'm telling you. The moment they hear no, goodbye. Short-term thinking. It's not the end of the world, I promise you. Again, if you're from Mars, I don't know how it works over there, but here on planet Earth, this is how you're going to get things that you want with full confidence. My boyfriend rejected me years ago when we were just friends. I didn't care. I like this guy, but I wasn't like a desperate chick either. Like, we were friends. We have a really great relationship. Naturally, the whole relationship thing just happened. The love, romantic, passionate, harmonious relationship just happened. We're givers in this relationship. Be a giver in a way that you don't lose your own self. Being a giver doesn't mean people please. It means being a service to others, finding out what their needs are and filling those needs, finding out what the problems are and finding a solution for it. Everything has a solution. I so believe in that, and the more you stick around with me, you will find those solutions. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with your friends or someone that you know needs to hear this type of message. I want to hear takeaways right here below in this video. It ways to improve your love life. Again, everything is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I so love you, and I'll see you next week.